I lost my 3 years relationship and my main source of income. I'm a young guy, I'm 22, I just started my own business which is a studio rental for other creators. I've been working it since May and it's been a dream of mine to have my own studio and do all kinds of work. It was a lot of physical work since I did almost everything myself. From removing the tile to grinding the floor, creating sets and painting. I've spent over $8,000 on my half, since I'm associated with a business partner. It was a difficult 2 months. Too difficult to the point it affected my relationship. My GF of 3 years was starting to feel like I wasn't showing her enough attention or love. Which is right because I was too focused building a business to survive out of. But it was something I discussed with her and she agreed and thought she could handle it. But her friends started filling her in with ideas to the point she stalked at my job to be sure I wasn't cheating cause of how many hours I was out working on my studio. Around the end of July. My studio was done. $13,000 was spent. Yeah, I was in debt and then to make it worse my truck had transmission problems and that was $3,800 more out of pocket. Then my GF started questioning our relationship cause I didn't have the time for her and eventually it led to her breaking up with me cause she didn't feel loved. Her friends really put that in her mind because we were perfectly fine before she met them. So I'm $13,000 in debt. My GF of 3 years left me. And to make it worse, my main job let me go because of conflict of interest because I started my own company outside of working hours. But let me say, that job is full of toxicity and no direction. No plan of course and we were just there to please the owners of the company. Exactly their words. I wasn't down to do that for a long time. So I focused on what I wanted to do and what my goals were. That's where I built my own studio and also worked for an agency outside of working hours and weekends. We've made good partners and would really do a lot better if I also dedicated my full time like she does. But now the company that fired me wants me back because they need me but I've already reached out to another in the same industry and they're very intrigued to let me become a vendor to them but have to wait for the process. I'd what to do? Keep the same consistent check or really grow my business and marketing agency or go back to my backbone checks in the toxic environment? I have till Monday to decide. In that company I make $3,500, but with the agency and my own peculiar jobs I make $2,000 a month in just weekends and after working hours. Now if I was to dedicate it full time it would be like double. I just really don't know what to do.